Hello, everybody. We are back once again for yet another receipt chain for the Cafe and Diner archives. This one's going to be a little bit different because most of them are requiring a bit of help in order to get into them. So I'm going to split them up into separate little bits. I'm going to do this one receipt, CD-TTE01, this video. Next video will be TTE02 and 03, and then TTE04 will be another video of its own. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and figure out what CD-TTE01 has in store for us. Now, this is a password hint that is trivia regarding a particular person. I have no idea who number 62 is. I'm not totally sure what he likes or much about him, but the password hint is buy into the hype. It's only $19.89. It's 89 cents because E equals 8. I figured that out because of one of the very helpful people in my community. Part 1-1, Part 2-2, Part 3-2, Part 4-4, Part 5-3. No idea what that means, but let's go ahead and go to the archive wiki in order to find out what the password is. If you can't already tell, it is the War Cantos Taste Good. Clue 1 was might be better to think the price is a year. 62 likes sci-fi in their free time, and maybe some persimmons, and the part signal the index. It means that we need to go find the first Hyperion novel that was published by Dan Simmons in 1989, and the indexes come out to the War Cantos Taste Good. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and copy that, throw it in here, and we should get our receipt. Awesome. This came out August 4th, 1995. It's by employee number 62, and it says the following. Received a strange hit on the message board. It's not our typical comfort food, and it's from an ID I don't recognize. Whoever entered the site did it with one password attempt, so they knew what they were doing. Here's the message they left. Dear Cafe and Diner, first and foremost, I am from the future. Well, a future. Time is cyclical and hyperspheroid in nature. I wouldn't be surprised if you already knew this or were on the verge of discovering yourselves. I'm from an adjacent cycle to your own. When and where I come from is the year 2035, roughly 4.249 ECCs from your current cycle. Can't say much because everything I say could and will change the course of this cycle. My goal in contacting you is twofold. I initially traveled back to 1988 to secure an original Barista Tech CADCOM EE system due to its ability to decrypt various CAD code ciphers, most importantly the Cafe Crisis cipher. There is a receipt from the last cafe that is encrypted using that technique, and it is vital to the survival of my world line, possibly yours as well. It's been 7 years now, and I've been observing this world line's events, and I've noticed a pressing anomaly. I'd like to speak with the owner if possible to see what he thinks. John Doe. Strange. I want to say this is legit. It could also be a trick to get face to face with the owner. My main hang-up here is backwards time travel. In theory is possible, yes, but incredibly hard to pull off. If this were someone claiming to be from the past, that'd be a different story. Still, the jargon makes sense. I think I'm going to wait and see if our John Doe leaves another message. Of course, you're free to take up this order, Jay, but I think it's best to wait it out and watch their activity on the site. Interesting. So we've got another version of somebody from the future interacting with people from the past using a message board of some sort. I don't know where this message board is. Don't think it actually exists online, but that's an interesting thing to think about. We'll see what the next entries in this receipt chain says, and I'm excited to do so with you all. And until then, sweet nightmares. I wanted to take this time to thank my Patreons and channel members. Your support is so greatly appreciated, and I can't thank you enough. If you'd like to become a Patreon, there is a link in the description below, and if you'd like to become a channel member, just go ahead and click that join button and join the Truth Sleuths and Horror Hounds. All channel members and Patreons receive 24-hour access to videos prior to their public release and exclusive updates on my progress. After a certain tier, you can request that I do a certain topic or movie review, or you can even request that I do a game live stream, whichever works for you. At the highest tier, you not only get to choose the topic in which I cover, you get to either co-host the stream or the video that I do that covers said topic, no matter if it's one or multiple. Of course, this is not obligatory. If you want to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it, and once again, thank you so much.